Now you see questions like this. See, it's again, see, I can make it as a circle square question. See, I hope you saw the question. See, I'm changing this. See, instead of this, they can give you a square and a maximum possible circle which can be inscribed and a circle here. And they will ask you what is the radius of this or what is the area of that, etc. Whatever it is, if you know the radius, this is going to be very easy. And I give you a shortcut. See, if you know the radius of this, let's suppose this is r, and let's keep this as small r, okay, and the small r is equal to 0.2 of capital R. Just remember this, and any question in this way is going to be very easy for you. See, you get a square. I hope you understood. A circle which is maximum possible circle which can be inscribed, then a circle here. So what is the radius of this? That is 0.2 of the radius of the bigger one. You can get questions like this also. In the corner of a wall there is a ball, and again there is a small ball, like what I've seen and what I've shown you in the question. Okay, so this is another pattern. So only point that you need to remember is the radius will be 0.2 r. Now once you get the radius, this is going to be very easy. Okay, now see, sometimes this radius may not be given, but the side will be given. This is 16. Then what is this radius? 8. Then what is this? 0.2 into 8. That's it. It means 0.16. So 0.2 into 8. So 1.6. Okay, now you got this radius. You can find anything. Area you can find, perimeter you can find, or whatever be the question you can find. The ratio between this area to this area also you can find. Okay, that you can find by using this this relation itself. Now let me give you a random question. See, you have a circle, okay, and an external point. Let's mark it as P. Okay, so let's mark this point as P, and two tangents. Okay, so draw it properly. So tangent here and tangent here. So these two are tangents. I can mark it as A and B. Okay, now there is a point on the circle. So okay, this point you can mark as C, point on the circle, and this is also connected. Now this is how the diagram look like. Okay, circle. Now there is a triangle inside the circle. Then there is an external point, two tangents which is touching the 2 points of the triangle. So this is how it is given. What is given is this angle is given as 70, and you need to find this angle. You can try to find this. So I hope you understood. This is a question. There is a circle, one external point, and there is a point on the circle, and this triangle, this angle is given as 70, and angle APB is what you need to find out. Angle APB is what you need to find out. So what you can do here is you can draw like this. So AB, this arc, okay, and you can see this is 70, so obviously this is going to be 140. This is 140. Now other thing is, when you are joining like this is exactly what we have seen in the first question, right? When you see an external point and when you see a tangent which is touching on the circle, you can combine it with the radii. So what will happen? You will get this angle 90 and this angle 90. So now you know this angle, you know this angle, and you know this angle. So why can't you find this angle? Okay, so what's the answer? 360 minus this 90, 90, 180, and if you add this, it's 320. So 360 minus 320, which is equal to 40. So this angle we get as 40. Okay, one more question. See, you have a triangle PQR. Okay, so the question is like this: the triangle PQR, and the incenter is given. So O is the incenter. Okay, and keeping that as center, you can draw a circle. Okay, so basically this point O is the incenter. O is the incenter. Now what is given is, this is given, this angle PQR is given as 60. Okay, so this angle is given as 60, and what is asked is, this one is what they are asking, QOR. Okay, angle QOR is what? Angle QOR is what? So this is how the question given. Okay, so only point is, this is incenter, O is the incenter, QPR is given as QPR is given as 60. Okay, so QPR is given as 60, then QOR is what you need to find out. So see, here again you can see 3 points outside the circle, and from each point you can see two tangents, right? So the moment you see tangents, what you need to do is you need to combine it with the radii. So you can join here, you can join here, you can join here, because that is the center. Okay, so when you combine it with the radii, what will happen? You will get this angle as 90, this angle as 90. Okay, so let's mark this as A and B. This angle you can PAO and PBO you can get as 90. Okay, angle PAO equal to angle PBO equal to 90 degree. We have discussed this property enough number of times. Okay, so once you know this is 60 and this is 90 and this is 90 and this kite, okay, so you can find AOB is equal to 360 minus 180 plus 60. Okay, so that is 240. 360 minus 240 means 120. So you get this angle as 120. This angle you get as 120. So what will be this total? This total will be 240. Okay, in that if you see now if you observe here, QAOC is a kite. Okay, QAOC is a kite, QAOC is a kite, and this is the angle bisector. So you can see this angle and this angle will be same. You can mark it as X and X. Okay, both will be same. It is divided equally. Similarly, BRCO is also a kite, and OR is the angle bisector. So this two angle will be equal. You can mark it as Y and Y. And what we need to find here is this angle, right? This angle is what we need to find out, because this is what QOR. So that is X plus Y. So here if you see 2X plus 2Y, 2X plus 2Y is equal to, we got 240, because total is 360. 360 minus this 120. Okay, so we get 2X plus 2Y is 240. So X plus Y you get as 120. So what is the answer for the question which is asked? 120. I hope this is clear for all of you. So 120 is the answer. 120 is this angle. Okay, so the question was like this: triangle, there was an incircle, this angle was given, this angle was asked, this was given as 60, and we got this as 120. Now how you got it? The moment you see 3 points, 3 outside circle and 2 tangents from each point, combine it with the radii. Okay, so you got this angle as 90 and this angle as 90. So you got here 120. Once you got that 120, then the balance is 240. Out of that 240, it is actually 2x plus 2y. This is angle bisector. This is also angle bisector. So these two angles equal, these two angles equal. So 2x plus 2y is equal to 240. X plus y is equal to 120. So I got the required angle as 120. I hope this is clear for all of you. Now take a minute and solve this question. See what is given: AD equal to CD equal to BC, right? So AD and CD are equal. So since AD and CD are equal, the opposite angles will be same. So since we don't know, we can mark those angles as X. Okay, so let me mark it as X and X. Okay, now what is given? BC, this is also same. So these two sides are same, so the opposite angles will be equal. And now from here you can understand these as 2x because twice, and this is also 2x. So we got x, 2x, 2x as the relation. Now what is this 96? 96 is actually x plus 2x. Why? The remote interior angles will add up to exterior angles. So 96 is the exterior angle. So x plus 2x is 96. Now it's very simple. X plus 2x is 96. So 3x is equal to 96. X will be 32. So x is 32 means 2x is equal to 64. And what is asked here? Angle DBC. Angle DBC in our assumption, it is actually this 2x. Okay, so this is 2x. So what is the answer? 64. Very easy question. So only point is that you need to assume this as x. So this will be 2x. So if this is 2x, this will also be 2x because these two sides are equal. And when this is x, these two sides are equal. So both are x and both are 2x. And x plus 2x is equal to 96 because 96 is the exterior angle. And we know remote interior angles will add up to the exterior angle. So from that 3x is equal to 96, we got x. And then this angle is 2x, which is equal to 64. Now one more point, always remember the two right angle triangle questions will be always in geometry. See, either 45, 45, 90. Then the ratio will be always 1, 1, root 2. Okay. Or 60, 30 and 90. So opposite of 30, 1. Opposite of 60, root 3 and 2. Okay. So if one side is given, this is given as 8. Okay. Then what will be this? Since this is 2 is 8, so 1 will be 4. So if 1 is 4, this will be 4 root 3. That's how you need to find it. Okay. So just keep in mind this ratio, 45, 45, 90 and 30, 60, 90. These are the two triangles which is possible. Okay. So 1, 1 root 2 and 1 root 3, 2. Okay. So if this is given as 20, this will be 20 only. See, angles are same, so two sides will have to be same. So this is root 2 into 20. I hope this is clear. So if one side is known, you can find any other side. See, let me give you question like this. Okay, so this is 30, this is 60 and this is 90. So I'm giving you 7 root 3. Okay, so opposite of 60 I have given you 7 root 3. So I am asking you to find out this height. So see, we already know the ratio 60, 30. So if this is 7 root 3, we know this will be 7 and we know this will be 14. That's it. As easy as possible, because the ratio has to be 1 root 3 2. So if this is instead of root 3 7 root 3, so it has to be 7. So instead of 1 it is 7, so instead of 2 it has to be 14. So just keep in mind this ratio. Any question can be solved faster. Okay, same way this ratio also, 4 and pi, they can ask you in any way. A cloth or a square cloth is there, so the tailor is cutting maximum possible square. What is the wasted cloth? Okay, this is what you need to look for. That is 4 minus pi, the cloth wasted. What is the cloth used? That is pi. What is the total area? 4. If it is 4, what about if it is 16? Then this is going to be 256 is the total area. So this has to be 64 pi. So what is the cloth wasted? 256 minus 64 pi, like this.